Blossom here. Today I'm going to make another breakfast recipe which is a little with a twist. I tried this out and I liked it, so I thought I would share it with you. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. To that I'm going to add around ½ inch of ginger which I've chopped very fine, and 1 green chili chopped. To this I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Once the water comes to a boil, I'll be adding the next ingredient. As you can see, the water is bubbling now. I'm going to add 1 cup of this semolina that I had already roasted and cook it till it all comes together. Now you can see it's all come together. What I'm going to do is let this cool down for 10 minutes in the same pan, and then we'll start with the rest of the procedure. The rava mixture, the semolina mixture is kind of cooled down, at least I can touch it. So what I've done is I've oiled my hands and I'm making small balls. So I make it this size because once I coat it in the spices or the masala mixture, it'll be enough for the entire size. If it's too big, then there'll be less seasoning around it and then it won't be enough. You can always go smaller as well, that's up to you, but this size should be enough. So now I've started a steamer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to steam these balls, because what happens is I tried this recipe without steaming them and it kind of broke. So I thought it's better to steam them in advance, cook them, so that when I mix it with the spices, it'll be fine. For these semolina balls not to stick on the surface of this steamer, I'm just applying a little bit of oil and then I'm going to steam them for like 7 to 8 minutes. And then we'll continue with the rest of it. Now it's cooked for around 7 minutes on a medium heat. And how do I check whether this is cooked or not? I just poke a skewer in this, and if it comes out clean, then it's cooked. So this is coming out clean, so I'm going to take it off the heat now and let it cool while I prep for the seasoning. Now heat a pan, add some oil, and to this oil add a little bit of mustard seeds, a 1/8 teaspoon of mustard seeds. The mustard seeds have already started crackling. Now what I'm going to do is add a 1/8 teaspoon to 1/4 teaspoon of urad dal and 1/4 teaspoon of whole chana dal. To that, 1 whole dried chili cut into half. Roast this chana dal and urad dal till it just changes color. It has changed color. Quickly add 1 chopped onion. Just add a pinch of salt so that the onions get cooked quickly. Now the onions have fried a little bit or changed color. I'm adding a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Frying that for 10 to 20 seconds. A little bit of chili powder. Reduce the heat once the chili powder is put, because that tends to burn quickly. Now here comes a little bit of a surprise. They all put sambar masala, the recipes that I saw, and I added it and it tasted really good. So that's what I'm doing here as well. And a little bit of asafoetida, just a pinch. Add some water just so that the spices cook and don't get burnt while it's getting cooked. Add some tomato paste, or you can add a chopped tomato and cook it. Now this mixture that we have made, once if you're putting tomatoes, it shouldn't be on the dry side because it has to coat the rava balls that we have made. So it should be like a paste. And now we'll add the rava ball. Mix it well so that everything gets coated with the spices, and that's it. This is the recipe. Only the steaming part takes time. Rest of it is very easy, and it's a healthy recipe because we're using very less oil here. And instead of making the normal breakfast that we make, this will be a nice food box recipe as well. So the children will be a little excited if they don't like to eat upma, because this is kind of like an upma but not as well. So This is it, guys. I hope you make it. Please let me know in the comments below. Bye.